Greetings and welcome to Chronicle for the week of April 10th through the 16th, which is now the 17th because I didn't release the video yesterday, but I'm doing it today, so hey, there we go. This is a quick rundown of the games that I've been playing this week and just some of my thoughts on them. Starting off, we have the Elder Scrolls Online, which was free to play this week. Anyone could download the game and give it a shot. It currently has about 12 or so hours left, so tomorrow's the last day if you wanted to give it a shot. I have played it before in the beta and another time when they had done a free play / week thing. So yeah, some of my thoughts on the game. They haven't changed much since beta. The game is interesting, but it definitely does not hold my attention for very long. I got to about level 6 with 2 characters and then I pretty much just stopped. Reason being, the gameplay overall, while I like that it's more action oriented, it feels off. Having to click for every attack instead of having auto attacks is neat, but I still feel like the animations of the attacks, the kind of repeated nature of what the enemies do, so they'll usually do a wind-up attack that you'll just block, then you do a heavy attack, then they'll back away really weirdly, and then you walk up to them and you interrupt them, and then you can do another heavy attack which will knock them down. It just doesn't feel very fluid. It doesn't feel very good. What I'd like to see is an MMO with like a Dark Souls kind of animation-based, really heavy attacks. Dark Souls MMO would be insane. But anyway, Elder Scrolls, I like the universe. The art style they have going on in this game is great. It's a good dark fantasy kind of thing that they have going on, which I enjoy. But as far as the graphics of the game, I feel like they could use a good improvement. The graphics are not terrible, at least from far away. Like when you're walking around, doing quests, fighting enemies, it's fine. But whenever you go up close to something, the textures are pretty bad. Especially like wooden posts, walls, just kind of most environmental things that you'll see. If you go up close, you're in first person, you're probably going to notice the texture work isn't the best. But far away, it's not really an issue. The gameplay is pretty fun. I like how you can equip any type of armor, any type of weapon. You can choose whatever spells you want. You can customize yourself however you'd like, which is really cool. I like not being limited and having all those options. But overall, it's just kind of another MMO. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you're not really missing out on much. Another game that I played last week is Dota 2. I'll occasionally play a few games here and there. I would play a lot more. It's just at the level I'm at right now, which is by no means a high level, not even close. I'd say I'm decent at the game. I have about 1,256 hours. Not all of those are game time. A lot of that's probably just the game is left up overnight and whatnot. But I play occasionally, and I do enjoy the game quite a bit. Over this past week, I was playing Broodmother and Omni Knight. I really like to play Broodmother. I played her a little bit in the past, and she's just a lot of fun. I enjoy making the webs, having all the spiders. It's a lot of fun, unless the enemy starts counter-warding you, which is just a pain for any stealth hero. But it's a lot of fun. You don't really see her in any games, so if you're looking for something new in Dota 2, I definitely recommend Broodmother. Again, the second person I've been playing is Omni Knight. I've always Love Dom Knight and his style. I played him back when he used to be blue. His whole get up, or like the cloth, the tabard, whatever, was blue. And I thought that was pretty cool. I kind of wish they'd bring that back, or maybe have like a second variant. That'd be kind of cool. It's almost like chroma skins for Dota that League has. I've played League, and I've played Smite, and a little bit of Han, and a few other Dota / MOBA games. It'd be kind of cool. Just some chroma skins, different colors. I don't know. What do you think about it? Let me know. Anyway, Armor Knight's a lot of fun. He's like a support, but he's tanky, and he's just a lot of fun to play, especially early game. If you have a friend, lane with them. Make sure they have a slow or a stun, which you should probably have anyway. But one of those things, you'll have a lot of fun just walking up to people, hitting them with the big hammer. A lot of fun. As far as other games I've been playing, Endless Space was... I picked this up on Thursday because it was $1. I've looked at it before and been like, it looks alright. But it was $1, so I decided to pick it up, and I actually am really enjoying it right now. I've put about 39 hours into the game, and I've played about one full game, and a few bits of others, just because I'm trying different races and whatnot. The races are really cool. They're all pretty neat. I wish there was a little bit more race variety, but hey, I'll take it. It is quite the game if you like these civilization type games. The Warlock Master of the Arcane, any of those 4X strategy games are hex-based, even though this game isn't hex-based. It's similar, you know what I mean. I would definitely give it a shot. Unfortunately, it is no longer $1. I believe it's about $20 for right now, unless it goes back on sale, which, I don't know, for $1, it's definitely worth it. I'd pay maybe about $10, maybe $15. I'm not really into those kind of games very much, but I enjoy them enough to where I'd pay a fair amount of money. Obviously, that's very opinionated, but for $1, yeah, I really enjoy it. A little bit about the game. You can watch the battles, which is cool. Or you can auto-complete them if you get bored of that, which I have tended to do. I mean, they're cool. They're really samey. It's like both ships, both squads, fleets. Fleets. That's a good one. Both of them just kind of broadside each other. And it's a little bit weird because the ships are fairly flat and square. And so the weapons just kind of come out of the side of the ship, and there aren't like really big turrets and really big guns that are moving and swiveling around and shooting at each other. I know they're supposed to be like capital ships or big cruisers and battleships, but a little bit of movement would be cool, just not kind of like hanging out next to each other and shooting stuff. It's a really cool game. It could look a little bit better graphically. Some of the ship designs, like I said, are a bit square. Something a bit more unique would be preferred, but hey, it's a good game. I'd recommend it. That's the train going by. I'm sure you can hear that. Oh, nice. That was my desk. Oh, the UI could definitely be improved. Like when you're watching the battles, you cannot see your ship's health or the fleet's health. And so you're stuck with scrolling through a small little rectangle when you should just be able to expand that list, or it should just be a list in general. You should be able to see how your ships are doing. Even though you don't have any direct control over what's going on, it would be nice to see some of the stats. Or maybe if they could show like different parts of the ship becoming damaged, like, oh, the front is damaged, or the side, or the weapons, or the engines. That would be really cool, since there is a lot of customization you can do with the ships. If some ships maybe had... different sections of the ship could take damage, that'd be really cool. How they do that would be kind of weird, because if one ship's engine was damaged, it wouldn't move as fast as the others, and so it'd kind of get left behind unless you ordered the rest of your ships to move the same speed, but then you're going slower. I don't know. More depth is always good. There's a lot of depth in the game already with managing all the different resources, the different planets you can colonize. There's a lot of different stuff you can do. But yeah, just more. More is good. Speaking of something that I did not play more of was Total War Warhammer. This would be my first Total War game, and so there's a lot of stuff that I don't really know. And as far as getting into it, I didn't really do too much of that. I put about 90 minutes into the game, which is really not much. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of strategy, a lot of depth in the game, but I just couldn't really get into it at the time. I'll probably check it out a bit later, but for right now, it's going in the box of games that I need to play. Speaking of Warhammer, that isn't Total War, Dawn of War 3 Open Beta starts April 21st and goes to the 24th. I'll include a link to the sign-up page below if that is still available at this time. I'm not sure if you need to sign up. They do have it listed as an open beta, so I'm not sure if you can just go into it. Somehow I doubt it if you need to sign up, but you sign up, you get an email saying like, hey, you did it. And then, yeah, April 21st through the 24th, if it's allowed, I'll be making videos just on my thoughts on it. I really liked Dawn of War 2 is what I've played most of. And I hope they add more races. I know that's kind of a big thing with, like, the Chaos Space Marines and all of the Tau and all those dudes. So hopefully they add all those cool races from the Warhammer universe. Or 40k universe, whatever you want. But yeah, that's coming up. Also, I received the Total War game through the Humble Bundle monthly. I'll include a link to that below in the description as well. That's really cool service if you're like me and you like to play a lot of different games. Just kind of throughout your day, it's like you'll start with one game and end the day on something completely different. Always enjoy playing a number of games. This might be for you. So you sign up for a monthly subscription. It's about $12, and every month you'll get a selection of games. Usually they have a main game that they're advertising, like one of them was Ark, and then Rocket League, and obviously Total War Warhammer. So just a lot of games that are really good. Obviously it depends on what you like, but I've played a good amount of them. If you're into playing a whole bunch of different games. Oh yeah, you support charity, you get to play a whole bunch of cool games. It's neat. Yeah, that will be all for the Chronicle of April 10th through the 17th now. And I'll be doing one of these every week, just kind of going over what I've played this week and just a little bit of news. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you next time. You thought this video was over? Well, you're right. It pretty much is. I just wanted to include this little bit at the end. This video includes music from OC Remix. It's a really great site where you can check out a whole bunch of video game music that's been remixed and changed up to a whole bunch of different genres, from jazz to rock, metal, classical, whatever. More than likely, if you're into video games, you'll love some of the compositions that have been made. This one in particular was the Super Street Fighter II Turbo Sexy Trunks Balrog U.S.A. by Neostorm. And that was also composed by Isao, Abe, Shun, Nishigaki, Yoko, Shimomura. Yeah, those dudes. So definitely check out OC Remix and all the great stuff that they do. Bye.